White people write all the time about that don't make sense. It shows the different kind of white people that you engage with when you're around white people who consider themselves to be woke. What's up, you guys? I think this is the realest that I've ever been on the internet right now. I'm a little tipsy. I'm just going for it. I read these two books and I wanted to compare them. They're not comparable at all, but I'm going to compare them anyways. This one is written by a black woman, Kiley Reid. It's not a murder mystery at all. It's actually about white guilt, basically, is what I got from it, in a way that I didn't really see it coming. And I think we all can kind of relate. Well, not all of us, but I grew up around white people. Those of us who grew up around white people can relate to these kinds of interactions with people who really are trying to do their best, but they're just kind of like not, and they're ruining it. They're making it worse, honestly. This book is a murder mystery, and I love murder mysteries. That's why I'm saying they're not comparable. They're not even the same kind of book. I just feel like... Okay, here's how I'm comparing them. This book was great in the sense that I didn't see it coming. I actually didn't. There's a lot of murder mysteries where, you read it, you go through the whole shebang, and you're disappointed because you saw it coming, right? This one, I actually didn't see it coming. And sometimes you don't see it coming in a murder mystery, and then the reason someone commits the murder makes no sense, and so therefore the whole book makes no sense. This one, I didn't see it coming, but it also made sense, and I really appreciated that. What I will say with the writing is I kind of felt like everyone had the same voice. Like, the characters didn't seem that individual to me, and that was frustrating. Sometimes you get characters confused in books, and it's just because, like, the writing, they're cleverly doing that. I didn't really feel like that. I just felt like the writing was too much the same when it came to the characters. This book is not a murder mystery. I can't really compare them. But I'm just making a point that I feel like white people get away with mediocrity. And that's exactly what this book... It's not what this book is about, but it could be. That I kind of got a lot of things from it. And the only other downfall of How to Solve My Own Murder is that I just read it at the same time as this book, and that's why I'm comparing them. I just thought it was interesting that a book like this could be popular when, in my opinion, the writing of this book is better. And this book is popular too, but you know how it is. I actually haven't done my research at all, and this is where I'm just being real on the internet. I could just be saying this with zero knowledge of the popularity of both of these books. I haven't looked into it at all. I actually don't know. And even if I'm wrong, then it's kind of like, wow, the writing of this book has to be so much better to get that kind of awareness, I can be making all of this up. But anyways, I've been thinking about that a lot. So this one, let me talk about this one. It shows the different kind of white people that you engage with when you're around white people who consider themselves to be woke. Not even really, but that's how I related to it, because I've just encountered white people like this before. And so it was very familiar. I don't think the character in the book necessarily had encountered white people like that, so it was a new experience for her. And so it was interesting to see her thoughts about it, and it was kind of, I wouldn't say nostalgic, because nostalgia to me, means that it has some friendliness or like comfort in it, and I don't think that's what it was. It was actually kind of uncomfortable for her, as it should be. But for me personally, it triggered me in a way, because I learned how to deal with that and how to just kind of maneuver around it without really ever thinking what it actually means or what people's intentions are behind it. And you always kind of wonder what people's intentions are behind it. And this book gave you a great perspective on what that is. And you might ask yourself, why would someone write from a perspective they don't know? I don't fucking know. White people write shit all the time about niggas that don't make sense. And we're like, why would they fucking write that? Why would they say that? And then they just do. And so I appreciated a black woman embodying, I don't know if it's her experience, but embodying the experience of what you would think someone would think like that. The character Alex or whatever her fucking name is, just kind of breaking that down and imagining what that's like, and you feel for both the characters, Alex and Kelly. Oh, since this is like a book club situation, sorry, I'm just rambling, but I guess I should talk about, actually, from this point on, I'm going to talk about what the book is actually about. So when Zara said,